Logistics were small scale. Send a squad out to kill mutants. Kill mutants. Come back and rearm. Then repeat. So, all of this is coming with a learning curve. But Major Franklin is trying his best to educate everyone on the basics of supply chains. I will say the logical and strategist side of the military is filled with more boredom than most brothers can tolerate.
Okay. Uh-huh.
What's up?
I'm just hobnobbing with all the military persons that just showed up here for reasons. War Room Terminal. Status report, the Citadel. Citadel, all clear. Occasional super mutant movement near outer perimeters. Nothing too serious. Washington Outpost. The Mall remains a hot zone. However, following the destruction of all 87, super mutants are more cautious in their attacks. Project Parity. Water lines are staying clear. Still experience the occasional attacks from raiders, super mutants, and other miscreants. Yeah. Raiders are continuing to attack from the nearby Fairfax ruins. Brothers are holding their ground. Military operation against the raiders requested. Okay, that's good to know.
Sir Knight.
Any specific comm officers I should be talking to? Not particularly. Okay, Paladin Roosevelt.
Field Marshal.
How are operations?
Things are going well, Field Marshal. We've established a telecom link with the Citadel and other Brotherhood outposts throughout the wasteland. Right now, we are mainly attempting to devise strategies on how to best utilize the new Order of Footmen.
Order of Footmen.
The Order of Footmen is probably the greatest experiment in the Brotherhood's history. Since the Brotherhood arrived in the capital wasteland, the Citadel has cautiously recruited from the native population. Although now we are launching a massive recruitment campaign across the wasteland. These fresh recruits make up the Order of Footmen, and are equipped with combat armor instead of power armor like knights. I have heard some older paladins complain that the Brotherhood is trading quality for quantity. But there is no way we could realistically hold and expand into the wasteland with only knights.
That's a good point. What is the general mood of the Brotherhood on the recent expansion?
The old guard in the Citadel is skeptical about what we are doing out here. If it wasn't for Elder Lyon's opinion of you and your father, I doubt any of this would happen. But I promise you, everyone here fully supports you, even if some knights complain about the lack of action. It'll just take some time before the more traditional paladins fully fall in line.
Okay. Cool. Dot. Thoughts on dot. Dots on thoughts. Oh.
Can we go now?
That's it? Okay.
How are things, Field Marshal?
I met everyone. What's next?
They're over. We can move on to operational matters.
Okay.
Your title of Field Marshal carries a lot of responsibility, but Elder Lyons understands you work best in the field. So don't worry too much about Castle Lyons. I'll make sure the place doesn't collapse when you leave.
Is there anything for me to do around here?
Don't worry, there is plenty of work for you. You can use that terminal in your office to arrange Brotherhood civilian outreach and coordinate military campaigns across the wasteland. As Field Marshal, you can plan operations and determine how best to use the budget. Taxes are deposited weekly into the budget, but feel free to donate some of your own caps.
Look forward to serving as a Field Marshal.
I'm glad you're embracing your new role in the Brotherhood. Right now, you can use your terminal under the Civilian Investment section to station Brotherhood forces in Rivet City. If you go into the Military Investment section, you can establish the Order of Yeomen, a new recon order thought up by Major Franklin. Here's the password to the terminal.
Oh,
Also, your quarters are located in the room connected to your office. Here's the key.
well, that was quick. As you make decisions as Field Marshal, you need to keep in mind how your actions will affect your reputation with the two factions that make up the Brotherhood of Steel. The Reformists, who value wasteland outreach and integration, and the Traditionalists, who are primarily concerned with keeping the Brotherhood strong and preserving the ideals of Maxon. Different factions will react differently to your actions as Field Marshal, and impressing or angering these factions will provide you with benefits or penalties. Already, the Reformists are pleased by your efforts at Castle Lions to protect the people of the Wasteland, while the Traditionalists, on the other hand, are irritated by the influx of reforms. You can keep track of your standing with the factions through the data report on your command terminal. A note that further explains the faction system has been added to your Pip-Boy. Okay. Cross.
Hey, I am vigilant.
Hi.
I had hoped you'd return. What now?
Good question. No,
Yes. Best to formulate.
That's where it is. Yeah, I kind of stumbled upon this while looking through some other IDs for faction armor. Very well. Alright. Looks a little
Good to see you.
weird, but cool. This one too. Hold on. No. Brotherhood armor. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Can I do it for others? What about Butch?
About time you got back. I gotta...
No.
Sure thing, man.
Sure thing. RL3, what about you?
Is ready for another tour of duty, sir.
I am sure you are. I'd give you a Brotherhood paint job. Okay, that is not bad. What about Clover?
Can we go yet?
Not just yet. No. Really wish I could... Well, okay, they're humanoids, so we could just give them the fucking
Where am I gonna stand?
armor for the Brotherhood, you know? I'm going to assume that they are all honorary knights. Recall companions? By executing the command recall all companions, all followers added by rebuild capital will return to their home markers. Interesting. Castle Alliance personnel, requisition, supplies. No. Okay, use the password. Civilian Rivet City information. The Brotherhood has always had a close relationship with Rivet City. Their security forces help guard water caravans, and our scribes work close with their scientist at Project Purity. Their scientists. Establishing closer relations with Rivet City will be easily accomplished and cost little money. We can expect a large amount of taxes to be extracted from a settlement of its size. No cost. Interesting. Okay. Military. Order of Yeoman. Information? The Order of Yeoman is an idea from Major Franklin, who cites as an inspiration a similar institute from his home in California. While the Order of Knights and the newly created Order of Footmen excel at battling the main threats of the wasteland, some would argue that their combat abilities lack the much more subtle skills needed to rebuild the wasteland. The Order of Yeomen will focus on reconnaissance, exploration, and what might best easily be described as community outreach. Yeomen will bring a much softer approach to dealing with problems of the waste in a way a power-armored knight may not be able to do. Do it. Interesting. That's it. Weird. Check out my quarters. Oh shit. Huh. Yeah, I've seen all this before, but just remembering how sparse it looks without any upgrades and everything. Yeah, I think most of the upgrades are purchasable with funding, so you could get your caps anywhere else and bring them here to upgrade anything. So it's kind of independent of the questing, I think. Although I would have much rather had the context. Home terminal. Let's see. Home upgrades. Financial portfolio. As the wasteland economy grows, you might run across investment opportunities. Dividend payments are deposited every week into the personal safe next to your desk. Yeah. Journal. No. I can also rename my title as Field Marshal to something else, which is cool. Okay, I forget how much these are. We don't really need kitchen right now. Bedroom, we need storage space. And depository box. Don't really need a field marshal's uniform. Do want a caravan crate though. Workshop. Crafting stations, of course. Medic station, yeah. Incinerator, I don't really know. Drug synthesizer, I loved using it when I had the thing. Power armor station. I barely use power armor. Repair station. Now this is the good shit. Garden room, I barely used. And it requires some weird-ass things. So, also, big glitches with that thing, so I'm not doing it. Kitchen, appliances, we like. Nuka-Cola fridge, we like. Water purifier, I can do some other shit. Food processor, yes. Miscellaneous. Paintings, a jukebox, chess set, taxidermy displays, weapon displays, and mannequins. Hold left shift when activating a mannequin to change its gender. Right, I remember that. I'm trying to save a little bit of money so I can actually do things. Oh, actually, I've got frickin' plenty of caps. I could just drop on everything and not give a shit. Although the garden room I'm never going to use because that's just glitch central. Because if you try to do anything, it requires some special seeds and all that. Caravan crate manual. Let's read that. Caravan crate manual. Caravan crate can be used to organize a caravan that will sell large numbers of items at once. Okay. While not as profitable as bartering face-to-face with a merchant, you can still bring in plenty of caps through using the caravan crate. The profits of your caravan is determined obviously by the value of the goods you place in the shipping crate, but also by your barter skill and how many civilian investments you have made. The carrying capacity of your caravan is determined by the number of Brahmin you have. Single Brahmin can carry 120 pounds, so having 2 Brahmin in your caravan will increase the total carrying capacity to 440. Additional Brahmin can be purchased for 1,200 caps. After you send out your caravan, they will return in 5 days with profits. Simple enough, right? Depository. The Brotherhood of Steel has a long list of items that it is consistently collecting, whether it be holo tags, super mutant blood samples, pre-war books, or miscellaneous pieces for the construction of Liberty Prime. Reconstruction, okay. The depository box can be used to easily deposit these items for their later distribution and yield the rewards for doing so. Now, I actually had this during my New Vegas playthrough, and I was like, what the fuck? This is so convenient. Brotherhood factionalism. Right now, the Brotherhood of Steel is split into 2 camps with Reformists and the Traditionalists. They may be united in their cause, but they are divided by their methods. Reformists push for developing relations with settlements, improving the livelihoods of all wastelanders, and are against what they see as chauvinism among the ranks of Brotherhood's old guard. Do you know what chauvinism means? I am confused. Because they have women. They have women in the Brotherhood of Steel. The fuck? Anyway, the Traditionalists, who are composed of this old guard, wants to see the wasteland made safe, but not at the expense of the Brotherhood of Steel's centuries-old traditions. They want to see Brotherhood expand its military operations, decisively defeat any and all enemies, and maintain the values and codes set forth by Elder Maxon. You can improve your reputation with the Reformist faction by plus investing in civilian projects, taking strides to improve the livelihoods and liberties of Wastelanders, avoiding excess use of military force, reforming the Brotherhood through funding the newly founded orders. You can improve your reputation with the Traditionalist faction by investing in military expansion, conducting successful Brotherhood campaigns, decisively defeating super mutants, Enclave remnants, and any other enemies, respecting the time-honored traditions of Elder Maxim. It's important to note that actions that may improve your reputation with one faction may damage your reputation with the other. Being liked by a faction will reward you with various minor benefits that reflect the faction's ideals and goals, while angering a faction will not resort to you being attacked, i.e. no at two cross scenarios will occur if you anger the Traditionalists. There will be small penalties if you continuously anger a faction. Growth. Growth? Erode? I'm trying to read it like leet. Anyway. Cool. Very cool. This. Citadel item, Brotherhood tags, all of them, Superman blood, all of it. Cameras, good. Sensor modules, good. Books, all. Fingers are also in there. Mapping data also. Cool. Very cool indeed. Money, money, money. Speaking of money, I need to invest. Purchase Brahmin. More. Yeah. So that's not a lot. Especially for someone like me who carries the whole frickin' world. Anyway. Open the caravan crate. We can put all of our flamer fuel from ages ago in there, and it won't weigh a damn thing. And I am hesitant to send this out just because that is a lot. That is a fucking lot. But I'm doing it. I'll have more money than God. Caravan has departed. Check back in 5 days to collect the profits. Alright. That's cool. I want this to be my master stash. Yes. I'd like to do a thing like configure the... Hold on. I'd also like to rename some things. Master deposit. And then we change the master to that named one. And then we can just rename this one to adventuring items, I guess. Now this personal safe thing is scripted, so we probably shouldn't mess with that too much. Filing cabinets, I don't know, another filing cabinet, Field Marshal hat display. Field marshal uniform. Cabinet, trunk, wardrobe. So many ammo boxes. My God. Holy fucking shit, dude. I have some work to do, obviously. So, we have seen... Oh yeah, and there's a chest set right there, and there's various other things we can open and take from and get going on thing with and loot. I'm kind of hesitant about taking absolutely everything, but it's a compulsion of mine to do so. Zero rats. That's cool. I'll definitely set this up some way. Oh. I want them all to be female. Come on. I don't know, I kind of want some of them to be male, but I don't know. Just to see how the other side dresses in certain equipment. An auto dock. I'm fine, actually. Drug synthesizer. Wow. I want all the things in my inventory. Hold on. Why don't I retrieve everything? Oh, because they're not all registered. Great. Yeah. Yeah, they're not all recognized yet. So this is pretty cool. But I never use power armor. It's just too damn heavy. However, this thing, this friggin' thing, this frickin' thing. So these are repairs for fucking free. To 100%. So I'm like, what the fuck am I doing the other shit for? So it's like, oh my god. So cool. And yeah, I found this for my New Vegas playthrough, and it felt like cheating because it was. Footlockers galore, ammunition boxes, cabinets, and so much storage space. And an incinerator that you can just throw stuff into to destroy. An incinerator to delete items you deem to be garbage. Once the items are placed inside and then incinerated, they are gone forever. Oh my god. I don't ever plan to use that. Ever. And you're a monster for suggesting it. How dare you? Because I am a hoarder. I keep everything. And that's not even a joke. I keep absolutely everything in my game. Because, fuck it, I earned it. I collected it, I earned it. So I would put books and or magazines in here. But, I'm kind of splitting that shit up, so, maybe to here with the magazines and there with the books. Hell if I know. Anyway, I am going to definitely organize this off stream because it's a lot. It is a lot. In the meantime, I will continue to use the Springvale garage as my main storage space until I fully configure everything in this space to take it over. So there's that. And these are just weapon display cases that you can put stuff in for reasons. Weapon cannot be put on display because they're knuckles, you know. Anyway. What am I doing? Oh, right, I'm talking to Rosa, I guess.
Can we go now?
No. You must stay.
Good to see you. How are things, Field Marshal?
Things are good. Invested in Warrior Yeoman and Rabbit Say.
Across the wasteland, more opportunities for expansion will unlock on your terminal. Although next time you want to invest, it will most likely cost some caps. But the more settlements you invest in, the more taxes will be deposited into the budget. If you invest in enough military expansions, then the Brotherhood will be able to begin military campaigns across the wasteland.
Sounds simple enough.
You can use the vertibird in front of the headquarters to travel back to the wasteland.
Okay.
And one last thing. You can go speak to Knight Captain Wallace about recruiting troops.
Okay.
He's in the camp down the road.
Okay.
Good luck out there, Field Marshal.
Cool. It's not like I've got a frickin' metric fuck ton of caps coming in from fucking nowhere. But, yeah. That said, how the fuck do I get my new weapon? Start leveling that the fuck up, because that is overpowered as hell. Being able to level up your fucking weapon? That's fucking boss. I want that shit. I want that shit as early as possible. So anyway, this mod is swank as fuck. Get new digs, apparently. I didn't know it was part of this mod until now. It's really cool. Take all of their stuff. Because fuck them and all they stand for. As long as I pay them what the fuck ever. This terminal is non-interactable. I have no idea why. Liberty. Anyway.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, and try not to look at me while I loot everything under your nose.
Evening.
Oh, who are you?
How are you, Field Marshal?
Oh, hey. I'm done. What the huh?
The Order of Yeoman has a three-pronged mission. First, the yeomen provide recon and gather intelligence for Brotherhood ground personnel. Secondly, some yeomen are ordered to work with various wasteland communities and provide community outreach on behalf of the Brotherhood. Lastly, yeomen are frequently sent out to explore and survey the wasteland.
How did you join the Brotherhood?
I believed that the Brotherhood was nothing more than a group of chauvinistic metalheads. And in large part, that perception seems to remain true when it comes to their prejudice against ghouls and wastelanders.
Why the fuck do you use chauvinistic?
When I saw them rescue some captives from a super mutant encampment, I realized they did do some good. I offered to help them with reconnaissance in their campaign against super mutants in the capital, and I got to know their more honorable side. Well, next thing you know, I hear the Brotherhood operation, and I'm offered a job.
Chauvinist. A person displaying excessive or prejudiced support for their own cause or group. In particular, a man prejudiced against women. Okay, so it's more than just men against women. I had no idea. What did you do before you joined the Brotherhood?
For most of my life, I was a regulator. My parents were regulators, but they both died when I was young. In their stead, the community brought me up, trained me to shoot and how to scout. For years, I hunted down all sorts of ne'er-do-wells alongside my fellow regulators and dispensed their deadly form of justice. After accumulating a sizable collection of fingers, I became sick with the killing and decided there had to be more to justice than a bullet.
Okay. I'm a member of the regulators.
So, well, give Cruz my regards. I'm not going to judge you for joining up with them. The regulators certainly do some good in the wasteland. But I hope you know how to do more than gun people down and chop off fingers.
I mean, yeah. I know how to do more than that, but I typically don't. Because raiders are gross. Fuck raiders, man. Hold on. I'm just gonna turn this off. Everything is lit enough to my chagrin. I'm taking all your stuff, don't fucking look at me. Brotherhood yeomen are trained to travel far and wide to scout out the vast wasteland of the former United States. You can organize expeditions to various ruined cities to discover what remains, with yeomen bringing back valuable or rare items. The first successful expedition to a location results in a report for you to read and an accompanying unique item, with later successful expeditions still resulting in valuable goods being brought back. Just know, not all expeditions you organize are guaranteed to succeed. After all, the wasteland is a dangerous place. The first step to planning an expedition is choosing a location. The farther away a location is, the longer it will take your expedition to occur, and the more caps will be needed to fund the expedition. Also, keep in mind, some locations are more dangerous than others. After choosing a location, you must then decide a means of travel. Traveling on foot is the safest way to travel, as it attracts the least amount of attention. However, it takes longer to travel by foot compared to other options. Using motorized vehicles or vertibirds allows for much quicker travel, although it costs more in caps. Additionally, traveling by vehicles adds additional risk. such as technical failures that might leave yeomen stranded in the wastes or attracting unwanted attention from wandering bands of explosive-carrying raiders. Traveling by vertibird may be the fastest way to complete an expedition, but it is also the most expensive and riskiest mode of travel. After deciding how the yeoman expedition will travel, you must decide how much equipment the expedition should take. Traveling light may be cheaper and allow the expedition to move quicker. However, fewer supplies means greater risk. As such, taking a lot of equipment on an expedition will cost more and increase travel time, but will reduce the risk of the expedition failing. You will receive a notification when the expedition is finished. Travel back to Yeomanry Command and use the expedition terminal to read the report and find out if the expedition was a success or a failure. Any goods brought back by the expedition can be found in the expedition trunk beneath the desk. Now start planning and tell those brave yeomen to kiss their mothers goodbye. It's time to get exploring. Interesting. Damn. To Boston, to Nuka World, Toronto, to Miami, to Chicago. Jesus Christ, man. Flagstaff, Dallas, New Vegas. Oh my God. Shady Sands. Okay, how about Nuka World? On foot. With heavy equipment. Send it. There are not enough caps in the budget to fund this expedition. Needed to send it. Only thing, would you like to cover the difference? Yeah. Expedition has begun. Be sure to check back in 9 days. Okay. That's interesting. I wonder what they're going to bring back. If anything. Robin. Yeomanry Command Terminal. Super Mutant Field Report. Following orders from High Command, yeomen are ordered to avoid any direct confrontation with super mutants. Instead, they are to simply observe and report the behaviors of the super mutant population at the discretion of Vault 87. Reports from yeomen in the field present a mixed picture of how super mutants are accommodating to their new reality. There are reports of super mutants grouping together and forming what can be described as clans, led by the strongest super mutant in the group. These clans are very territorial, and frequent clashes are reported between rival super mutant clans. However, there have also been reports of super mutants becoming increasingly antisocial in their behavior, preferring solitude over the company of their fellow super mutants. These hermit super mutants seem lost in their isolation, seemingly without meaning now that Vault 87 has been destroyed. One yeoman reported observing a lone super mutant arranging sticks from smallest to largest. That's sad. Okay, and that has nothing more to say. Pretty sure I looted everything. Hey. Well, that was interesting and quite good. hold on. I actually want to turn off the... how do I turn it off? Yeomanry command is not in... Okay. Remove it from cell filter, please. Now we could just loot anything and not really give a shit.
Can we go now?
No. Okay. Go downstairs, I guess. Hello. Oh.
Everything's above board.
Prentice Phillips. Print visitor pass. Check printer. Visitor registry. Phillips, please keep a detailed record of everyone that visits. Note visitor name, where they are from, and date of visit. Also, note that Elder Lyons does not require a visitor pass. He is the supreme leader of the Brotherhood of Steel. He can go where he pleases. Senior scribe for internet. Okay. Well, la-di-da. Fowler. Yes, Field Marshal? What is your job? I am in charge of figuring out how to restore a functioning economy to the wasteland. My duties include setting up a tax system, establishing trade routes, and trying to determine what... Back at the Citadel, I studied mathematics, however, I still do not feel too... Dude! Subscribe... Fuck. Need help? Yes, actually, there are some books you can bring me if you stumble upon the... I'm working on reconstructing an economy from the ground up after being in complete disarray. 3 books I need are The Wealth of Nations, Das Kapital, and Robotics and Economics. If you bring them to me, I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts. I found Das Kapital. Perfect. Let's see what now. Here, take this for your troubles. Robotics Epigono. Collection of essays and musings by famed robotic expert. Wealthiest, most influential businessman. Generation. House founded Robco. So you might be able... here it is. Fantastic. Book is sadly the closest we will get to asking House any questions. Well, thank you for your donation. Okay. I have Wealth of Nations. Great, this book should help a lot with getting the economy up and running. As a reward for your hard work. Need to talk about him now. Hang on. Wait a minute. In charge of figuring out how to economy to the wasteland. Determine what to do about those bottle caps. Okay. Still do not feel too confident about the mess that is the economy. Brains of the Brotherhood, and I understand numbers better than most money now. Okay, fine. Were those all the books? Yes. You have done me a great service. Okay. I will get to work on studying these theories in more detail, but in the meantime, Brotherhood should already see things happen. Cool. Request to bring up the marker menu? What? Request. Future of the... Speak to Night Captain Wallace about your command radio? Oh, Right-click on the quest to bring up the marker menu? What quest? I'm confused. No active quest in your journal. Oh. Fuck. Alright. Oh, hi.
Can I help you?
What do you do?
I oversee logistics, which means sitting in an office and filling out piles of paperwork. Most of the nights in my office consider it boring work, but I don't mind. After an unpleasant encounter with a super mutant left my legs broken all to hell, office work is about all I'm suitable for these days. I might not be killing muties, but I'll make damn sure my brothers have what they need to do the job in my stead.
Okay.
Bye.
Good. Good. Very valiant work you're doing. Shit. That's one tall cabinet. Bringing back taxes. Brotherhood is going to take up the mantle of civilizing the wasteland. A plethora of expenditures will need to be considered. Taxes will need to be levied onto the communities the Brotherhood has brought into the fold. However, after nearly 2 centuries of a tax-free existence, it is unlikely the population will adjust easily to the new reality of taxes. The switch from technology to finance continues to be a monumental task for the scribes of the Brotherhood. The debate on whether to stick to a caps economy or switch to a regulated currency has erupted. For now, it seems best to stick with bottle caps as this initiative of rebuilding the waste remains in its infancy. However, there remains several economical issues or questions regarding how to switch a new currency and whether it will be backed by gold, water, or some other rare resource. There is also the question of whose portrait will be on a Brotherhood dollar. Elder Lyons is an obvious candidate, as is the Lone Wanderer, or the Wanderer's father. Others have suggested Liberty Prime as possible contender. I would vote my father. I mean, seriously, dude. He was the man with the plan. They got everything up and running, man. Okay, we're done. That. Damn.
What's up?
Taxes. Taxes? Taxes. Logistics. Food supply. Massive increase in the total manpower of the Brotherhood has resulted in a straining of food supplies. Although sufficient trade between the Brotherhood and communities has kept at bay the possibility of shortages, supplies remain at the bare minimum required for operation. In order for the Brotherhood of Steel to continue to expand, new agricultural opportunities will need to be explored. After all, an army marches on its stomach. That's very true. Same thing? No. Footmen to initiate. It remains unclear how easily footmen are allowed into the initiate program at the Citadel. So far, no uniformed procedure has been agreed upon. Occasionally, footmen which have demonstrated military promise and possess a respectable sense of honor have been recommended by their commanding knights as possible candidate that may be sent to the Citadel. That being said, the number of instances remain low. Many paladins and other high-ranking brothers remain suspicious of the average wastelander and fear the Citadel becoming overrun with the supposed rabble. Alright. A bit elitist, but okay. Recruitment. A surprising number of Wasteland recruits have been pouring into Castle Lyons. Wastelanders who have opted to join the Brotherhood do so for a variety of reasons, although some common motives have been the chance for food, housing, and modest pay. Many recruits seem interested in finding meaning in their lives through joining something bigger than themselves. There are, of course, others interested in the power associated with having a gun in one's hand, I suppose. Supply lines. Attempts to establish a supply route between Castle Lyons and the Citadel have been met with limited success. For now, vertibirds have allowed for supplies to be easily transported between locations. However, land routes are being explored for larger shipments. While the Presidential Metro offers a direct line to the DC, the route is... to DC, that is District of Columbia, to the DC. To the DC? It just sounds weird. Anyway, the route is considered too dangerous given its inhabitants of rogue robots and feral ghouls. An overland route from Castle Lyons requires more exploration before such an option could be considered. That's a good one. That's a good one. Did I get a better hat? Not really. Sheriff's hat? No. Security helmet? No. No. A yeoman duster? No.
Good to see you.
I think we did it, right? I think everything here is explored. Except for these. Oh. I'm gonna confiscate all your shit. And I do mean all of your shit. It is all mine. And nobody else's. There's Fowler. Right. I should actually get that field marshal hat. No smoking on premises. You heard me. Need healthy soldiers. Hold on. A Brotherhood beret. I mean, maybe. Maybe if it had better stats on it. What, there's nothing in the bathrooms? For shame. Proud tradition is broken.
Squire? Hey.
Quincy. Wait.
Field Marshal, can I help you?
I think I already talked.
Good to see you.
That requires a key. Why? Hello, sir. I am here to confiscate all the lunch. All of it. Every lunch. Everywhere. It's a pot. Oh my god, the pot. The potatoes. Oh my god, the potatoes. Oh my god, the canned stuff. Old, way too old. All too old. I must collect everything. Must all be mine. And nobody cares. So I'm just going to take it. And nobody cares, so I'll just have it. It's mine. Oh, come on. There we go. Ha! I have looted your refrigerator. And your dining room tables.
Good to see you.
Mess hall tables. Or something. I don't know, man. I am obsessed with collecting things and not really sharing them unless it's for caps and experience. Okay, how the fuck do I get in there? Never forget the storage closet. Never. Another pot that usually is not lootable, and that's very convenient.
Hey,
Right, we did this. That's the display with all the books I gave, and that's cool. I guess we can go outside now. Oh my god.
Sir Knight,
Hello. Oh my god. Don't blow that one up. Please. That one is very nice. Taking all your ammo. Because it is mine. The Pres Metro down there, I think. I'm glad you're single. Oh, so very far from wrong. Anything new in here? Kinda. Oh, this is open now. That's pretty cool.
Sir Knight?
Mustering grounds. Hello.
Pleasure to meet you, Field Marshal. I am Knight Captain Wallace. I'm in charge of training and deployment for the Order of Footmen. Now, what can I do for you?
How's training going?
Despite what those naysayers at the Citadel claim, training is going well. Footmen are becoming fine soldiers. Now some of the Brotherhood's youngest squires may be able to best them in an arm wrestling contest. But these recruits have tenacity, spunk, and a willingness to serve their part in the good fight. The recruits are fast learners, but I just wish I had more time with these kids before I had to send them out into the field. Saying the Order of Footmen has high casualty rates would be an understatement, to put it simply.
Why can you tell me that?
Most footmen recruits are young and usually come from a small settlement located somewhere in the wastes. They are also rather naive, to be honest. I swear if I had a cap for every time a recruit was surprised they weren't receiving power armor training. Still, even if they are disappointed to learn they aren't becoming knights, they are still eager to learn how to fight and serve. Occasionally, I'm lucky enough to get an ex-merc or caravan guard. Their experience means I can quickly promote them to leadership positions as sergeants at arms. But most recruits are rather green, and that's a rather generous assessment. Still, they're all a fine bunch of soldiers in the making, if I do say so myself.
No?
Yes, that's right, sir. Just use that terminal near the tent near the gate to request what soldiers you would like, and I'll gather them for you. I'm afraid you can only recruit one squad at a time. If you would like to recruit a different squad, you'll have to dismiss your current squad first. And here, take this command radio so you can easily issue basic commands to your squad.
I kind of prefer my ragtag party of misfits to organized soldiers. So, if it's all the same to you, I'm not going to. I want all your things that you're not going to object. I take every single thing, including the pots. Especially the pots. Well, it's not counted as stealing, so I'll just take it. Alright, what's on this? Training. Training is going well considering the main disadvantages faced by or when attempting to create a full-fledged army overnight. While there are some recruits which have never held nor fired a weapon before, the majority are at least familiar with guns. In most cases, a hunting rifle. So, rifle training usually goes smoothly. The biggest problem during training faced is instilling the recruits with a sense of discipline. Unlike the Knights of the Citadel, the recruits know little of what order and command mean. Not all recruits who join make it through basic training. I've asked Paladin Gunny for some advice on drilling. However, he seems uninterested and has dismissed not only the Order of Footmen, but the entirety of the operation here at Castle Lyons as pure folly. Well, fuck him then. Mine now. All mine.
Hey.
Hey,
Getting hungry, Field Marshal?
what's your story?
Well, before I ended up here, I used to run with a small band of mercenaries. I was the group's cook. A damn good one, I might add. I was so good, in fact, our employers usually asked for me to cook them a dinner after killing their targets. But anyway, eventually the band broke up. One of my buddies told me about how the Brotherhood was hiring and how he and I should sign up. I told him the shooting business wasn't for me, but he begged me to at least join up as cook, so we had something to look forward to after missions.
Why are you called Butcher's Dozen?
Because along with being the world's greatest cook, I once single-handedly killed 13 men with nothing more than a cleaver.
Shouldn't you be called Butcher 13 then? Butcher's Dozen is 11, not 13.
Well, thanks for the info, I guess.
Huh?
My name
Get inside?
I don't know.
Okay, I'll go find it.
So do you want something to eat? Sure thing. Best food the Brotherhood's ever
You
tasted.
take out the cans.
Oh, right. Yeah. Ooh, Nukas. I need Nukas. Okay. No. There.
Don't like your deal? Tough shit.
Shut up. Ah, mine. All mine. I must have your spatula. Ooh. Mine. All mine. And she doesn't give a fuck. Oh my god. This is the best mod ever. So many little things to take. And nobody cares. 'Cause I'm the boss. Anyway. Oh.
Hey,
What? Why keep secrets from me? Why? Me only want everything. Shut up. I'm watching you. Tire. So many new places to loot. Did he come in?
Yep, I got it.
Cool. Well, that's handled. Cat's in. What is over here? Medical. Okay. Hey. Yes, Field Marshal. Why did you join the Brotherhood?
As a traveling doctor such as me, you eventually yearn for house to call your own. I thought the Brotherhood could give me that. Yet here I am once more living in a tent. Nevertheless, if my patients do their duty, then maybe one day I can live in a nice home in downtown DC.
Yeah,
Bye.
but I want the pots. I want everything. I mean, can this guy treat my kleptomania? I severely doubt that. It's a ripper. So anyway, the expeditions and such, they take in-game days to finish, not IRL days. That'd be ridiculous. Because I kind of tried that out with the caravan thing. And that's kind of how it works. Like when I was doing the New Vegas run, more or less. Requests denied. My constant requests for a more permanent building for medical operations have been repeatedly denied. All these buildings, and here I am stuck in a tent. Apparently, more buildings around the base need to be cleared out and cleaned of hazardous debris. Who knows when that will be? Antivenom. I need to remember to stock up on more antivenom serums, as red scorpion attacks are becoming rather frequent. In fact, the majority of the injuries sustained in the field seem to be from mutant animal attacks. Mole rat bites are not too difficult to treat. However, most footmen simply brush off the bites, leading to all sorts of infections to fester and spread. That's not good. That's not good. Want me to donate some antivenom for you, huh? Just ask. Anyway. I got shit tons of that. I can make a few more, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna continue exploring the base, but I actually need to do some IRL stuff for people I love, so BRB. I made a sandwich.
What's up?
Oh. Taking everything you have, including your beer.
Squire?
If I only could. He's a demon. He's a devil. He's a no. Look me in the eye. Till the biggest, sweetest fly. Got the lipstick on his tie. Demon. He's the devil. A doll. Stop being so blind. You burn. Good music. Good sandwich. Well, that desk is non-interactable. Neither is that one. The fuck? Desks, man. They need loot. Same with terminals. You need lore.
Hey.
Cool. We got people. They here doing the researches. I'm more of an adventurer than a scientist. He's a devil. He's a dog. Devour the sandwich.
Hey.
I'm just exploring the base. Yeah? No, I'm good. More scrap. Give me more scrap. And caps. And scrap caps. Oh yeah. Scrap.
Morning.
Hey. I never know what time it is in this game. Quite frankly, I don't give a damn.
Morning.
Did I already check over everything in here? Maybe. I am... Oh. It's still here. Only in not too good a condition. Oh, the door is gone. Okay. Never you minding then. Just as empty as the first time. Sorry, it was peanut butter jelly time. He's still here. And he has the stuff I looted before. That was special. Overall, I don't think there's much more of the base than there was in Broken Steel, which I'm a bit disappointed in. Is the factory still up? Oh. Oh. I see a little opportunity for some shenanigans. We'll check that out later. So the upper floor's door was not disabled. And it leads me back to a cell that I've already been inside. And with a certain perk, I can easily jump up there. shenanigans ensue. No such thing with this, though. There's a good sandwich. I did all that. Now I'm just slipping the bounds of the map. Not really caring.
Morning.
Oh, man. Been in here, yeah? Yeah. Fascinating. Fascinating. Did I get another quest? No. Strange. Hey, Butch. No. Okay. What? Anima, huh? Where that bitch? Where that bitch at? Oh, there you are.
Yes, Field Marshal?
Yeah. Things are proceeding apace, are they not?
What's up?
Come on, someone tell me what to do now.
What's up?
Oh, hey.
How are things, Field Marshal? Later.
Okay.
Do something.
Hey, Fox.
Good to see you, Field Marshal.
What about the computer? Oh. Holy shit. work a week in the office? Messages. Possible radio station, yeomanry. There are reports of an abandoned radio station in the northwestern reaches of the Capital Wasteland, the WKML broadcast station. When you have time, you should travel to the station and confirm the equipment is working by sending a transmission to Castle Lyons. If the station is still intact, the Brotherhood could send some yeomen to secure it. Add objective to journal. Oasis. Oh. Now that Oasis is more than just a myth, there has been talk at the Citadel about securing the area for research. Although the Tree Minders are not normally open to outsiders in technology, your association with the Brotherhood of Steel and Promises... Hold on. Your association with the Brotherhood of Steel and promises that scribes could help with spreading their God's gift means the Tree Minders are open to cooperation. One other option is to seize Oasis by force. An argument can be made that such valuable land should not be left in the hands of crazed cultists. Let's cooperate with the Tree Minders, please. Okay. Okay, budget and operations. Oh, okay. Military's not too good with me right now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we can do these two. So theoretically, I don't have to move out of the garage? I don't know. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of money, but I've got a lot more. And a lot more coming besides. Okay. So what do I have to do to get my, my weapon? Operation Emancipation. Your recent adventure in the pit has created an opportunity for the Brotherhood of Steel to move into the area. With Asher no longer in command of the city, the Brotherhood may be able to secure influence over the area. Head Yeoman Robin has devised a plan to bring the pit under the banner of the Brotherhood. Huh. Okay. That was cool. Yeah, we could do that. Grey Ditch and Dale. Little Lamplight, Big Town, Arfu, Girder Shade, Public of Dave, Super Duper Trade Post. That sounds promising, actually, the Super Duper Trade. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I assume it's at the Super Duper Mart. Outcast Outpost, VSS facility. I assume this is Operation Anchorage? The Outcast Outpost, which houses the VSS facility, contains a large amount of pre-war tech. Outcast had already done much to catalog the large collection of valuable equipment and artifacts, so naturally, the Brotherhood of Steel can and will finish the job. One outcasts that remain at the outpost will be dealt with accordingly. Additionally, the facility houses a large number of Chinese stealth armor, which the Order of Yeoman can make use of for their reconnaissance operations. Yes. Just do it. Just do it. Oh my god. Yeah. Brotherhood has for some time been battling raiders for control over the Arlington Library. Given its strategic value in the DC ruins and the large amount of old world texts found within, a shipment of fresh troops and loaded rifles may be all that is needed to finally secure the library. Yes. Washington Monument. I thought they already had control of it. The outpost of the Washington is a key military and the battle of control the National Mall has only intensified. More troops needed to secure the area. Okay. Other obstacles to restore order, yeah. Yeah. Galaxy News Radio as well. Has a close partnership, 3 Dog. Brotherhood Footmen would help increase security in the outpost, greatly improve our operations, yes. National Archives and Lincoln Memorial? Riley's Rangers. Fort Independence. Fort Independence sits in extreme disarray. Years of mismanagement by the outcast. Complete refurbishment of the fort will be necessary to bring it up to Brotherhood standards and establish it as a logistical base for future military operations. Yeah. I'm not going to rename Fort Independence. Fort Independence is its own thing. I like to rename... Nope. Abandoned car fort. No one knows who constructed the abandoned car fort. Perhaps more importantly, how they managed to do so. Regardless, it could serve as an important outpost for Brotherhood, atop the old interstate bridge. Yeah. Do it. No. Abandoned car fort. We're just going to keep an abandoned car fort. National Archives. Yes?
Hello.
Hello.
If you want some mild salt.
Okay. Talking to Mom about foods that they made upstairs. And then finishing a yogurt. Okay. The National Archives contain an astounding amount of well-preserved archival texts from before the Great War. Although cataloging such a large number of documents will certainly take some time, it will greatly help the Brotherhood of Steel understand pre-war America and uncover the answers to many secrets once thought to be lost forever. Yes. As the Brotherhood of Steel expands its operations across the wasteland, treasure troves of new technology are being unearthed. Many scribes are taking to the field in order to personally secure these valuable discoveries. Although they are by no means warriors like knights or even footmen, they will fight fiercely to secure the technology of the past for the good of the future. Field scribes can now be recruited from the squad terminal. When they are following you, they can be used to unlock terminals that are locked up too hard. Why would I want that? Anyway. Riley's Rangers is another logical conclusion. This small mercenary outfit based in the DC ruins. The group has recently hit a hard patch and may be willing to develop close ties with the Brotherhood of Steel in return for much-needed funding. A contract with Riley's Rangers may be expensive, but it would benefit both parties. Absolutely. With extra caps, Riley has been able to expand the number of Rangers. You can now recruit Riley's Rangers from the squad terminal. Fascinating. Museum of Technology, obviously. Super mutants slowly being pushed out of the mall. It is only natural for the Brotherhood to send a scribe and an accompanying escort to the Museum of Technology, along with containing hopefully useful information. The museum also held a large stockpile of missiles that were being studied. Yes. The large amount of missiles found at the Museum of Technology has allowed the Brotherhood to form a new division of knights equipped with high explosives. You can now recruit siege knights from the squad terminal. In honor of your many investments in the military strength of the Brotherhood, a display containing a personalized sidearm has been installed in your quarters. There we go. Fuck. Lincoln Memorial. Now that the situation at the Lincoln Memorial has been resolved, the Brotherhood can transform it into a military outpost to assist with operations in the Washington Mall. Okay. And that's all the military stuff. Base upgrades. The kennel. An experienced dog trainer has offered his services to the Brotherhood of Steel. His dogs could serve as valuable support units to Brotherhood footmen. Yeah. Okay. Loyal and brave, the dogs of the Brotherhood are doing their part to rebuild the wasteland. Combat hounds can now be recruited from the squad terminal. Okay. Remote troop recruitment. The Brotherhood has expanded to the point where it can support the development of troops across the wasteland at key strategic points. This upgrade, you can recruit troops from vertebrates. Sure. Okay. Civilian. Protect the old lady. Many in the wasteland celebrate the return of Agatha's soothing melodies to the airwaves. That being said, Agatha may attract unwanted admirers. Perhaps the Brotherhood should station a yeoman at her house to ensure that she can play her music in peace. It may not yield any caps, but then again, music is payment enough, is it not? Sure. Oh, little lamplight, protect the children too. All attempts to extract the children of Little Lamplight from the caves have been met with intense resistance. The orphans are unwilling to negotiate or speak with Mungos. The current plan is to treat Little Lamplight as an autonomous protectorate. A yeoman will be stationed near Little Lamplight to trade with the children and will also keep an eye out for any dangers that may threaten them. Yeah, I like that. Big Town. Big Town is one of the oldest settlements in the wasteland and has seen better days. After an intense battle with local super mutants, Big Town has become stable once more and could benefit greatly from Brotherhood investment. Yes. Canterbury. Canterbury is a medium-sized settlement and popular trading stop for caravans. For some time, trade was disrupted by an unusual situation involving costumed individuals. However, now that trade is returning, Canterbury is ready to expand with Brotherhood assistance. There we go. Arafu as well. Arafu is a small settlement located on a ruined overpass. Until recently, the settlement had been suffering from vampire attacks. However, now that peace has been restored, Arafu sits in a prime location for trade and expansion. Absolutely. The Republic of Dave. Formally, the Brotherhood will not be integrating the Wasteland's most famous microstate. Instead, we will exchange ambassadors as equals. Despite the strange diplomatic dance, both parties will benefit from some trade and cooperation. That's not a bad idea. Grey Ditch. While it is true that the settlement of Grey Ditch was burnt to the ground, there are many prospective traders and wastelanders who are interested in rebuilding the town from the ashes. A Brotherhood investment could help spur the settlement's rebirth. Yes. Capital Express Shipping? It is time for the many settlements scattered across the wasteland to be connected. The best way to do that is through a postal service. The Brotherhood of Steel has already received a pitch to fund the creation of the Capital Express Shipping Services, with its headquarters located in Canterbury Commons. The Capital Express will place drop boxes that can be used to send items from and to major settlements. But I've seen those already. As thanks for your investments in many civilian projects across the wasteland, a book display containing important Brotherhood texts has been installed in your quarters. Interesting. Megaton. Megaton, a medium-sized settlement situated in the heart of the wasteland. Since the defusal of the town's signature bomb, population and trade in Megaton exploded. Given its growth potential, the Brotherhood should develop a close partnership with Megaton. Damn right. Girder Shade is so small that it may not qualify as a settlement. However, the high consumption rate of nickel bottles by a resident means a substantial number of caps could be collected by the Brotherhood. Yeah, Andale. According to your report of the settlement, Andale is simply a quiet town trying to make do. To keep the residents safe, the Brotherhood will send a small squad to Andale. The squad will keep an eye on the roads only. Whatever the residents of Andale do in their own homes is their own business. Indeed. Anyway. Okay. Emancipation. I can do that in a minute. A request for a meeting. Eleanor Domestic? Dear Field Marshal, I am journalist from GNR. You are a journalist from GNR? Should you have a moment, I would greatly enjoy speaking to you about proposal regarding the future about a proposal regarding the future of the press in the Capital Wasteland. You can find me waiting in the Castle Lions lobby. Okay. I guess I have to physically go there. Your relation with the Reformist faction has improved a rank. Recruit squads from the Order of Footmen are now deal increased in. Okay, well, whatever. Wow. I'm gonna get my new gun. Wait, what? Choose what kind of sidearm you would like to carry. Choice is permanent. Choose carefully. Kind of transitioning to unarmed, away from melee. You have selected a melee weapon sidearm. Kill enemies using your sidearm to increase your proficiency with it. After increasing your proficiency, you can go with the sidearm display to level up your sidearm stats, i.e. base damage, crit chance, crit damage, etc. It's a sword. It's a sword. I don't know how I feel about that. No. I don't like it. Bullet gun. Yeah. Take it. It's a pistol. It's a .44 Magnum. No. No. Oh, shit. Game crashed. Let's try again. .44 Magnum ammo is kind of hard to find. And make, for that matter. Well, it might not be that hard to make. Still, though, it's not really my style. Energy weapon? Yeah. Take it. It's another pistol. Field Marshal sidearm. MF cells. That's not bad. It's a 0 skill, but I don't think that really matters too much. Yeah. I mean, it's the least bad option, I think. Yeah, so use it. Field Marshal sidearm. And we should probably use it all the damn time. Examine the stats. Crit chance, probably. I don't really know. Probably fire rate. Probably crit chance and fire rate. Take it. Use it. What's this? For you is a selection of books, each one providing a unique perk. You can only have one book perk at a time. On the subject of supermutants. Treatises on Strategy and Firepower is a series of essays written by Elder Rhombus that analyzes various military tactics and theories. The large collection of volumes primarily draws from Rhombus's experience as head paladin of the Lost Hills bunker during the Unity War. The volume on the subject of supermutants. You can't even spell your own book title right in the description of it. Was brought along during Lyon's expedition to the east, and its writings on combating Mariposa supermutants have proven invaluable even if his strategies are meant for smarter enemies than the ones found in the Capital Wasteland. Selecting this book gives the perk Theories of Rhombus, which grants increased damage against supermutants when using energy weapons. Huh. Let's check out the other ones. Elder Lion's Exegesis. It is common for Brotherhood elders to write commentaries that explain their interpretation of the Codex. Occasionally, these commentaries are officially added to the Codex as official Brotherhood doctrine. However, few elders would ever think of, let alone publish, the controversial ideas that Elder Lyons has recently penned in his Codex Exegesis. While Elder Lyons continues to maintain the importance of safeguarding technology, his writings argue strongly in favor of using such technology to not only protect Wastelanders, but to improve their general well-being. Although founder Maxon has always been perceived as a protector of the weak, few have taken this idea to such an extent as Lyons. Needless to say, Elder Lyons' writings are as inspirational as they are controversial. Reading this book provides you with the perk Lyons Exegesis. With this perk, your reputation changes both positive and negative, with the reformist and traditionalist faction are more impactful. From Dirt to Steel. In the years preceding the Unity War, scribe Diocles devoted his studies to technology usually overlooked by other scribes. His writings on agriculture drew little attention, but his controversial book, From Dirt to Steel, almost resulted in his expulsion. In the text, he criticized the militarism of the Codex, the hierarchical domination of the Paladin class, and the lack of attention or resources provided to the more civilian-focused Order of the Quill. Before Diocles could be put on trial for such blatant disrespect of Brotherhood traditions, sympathetic scribes quietly helped him escape to the newly founded and distant Montana chapter, where he spent the remainder of his life studying the effects of mutation on husbandry. Reading this book provides the perk From Steel to Dirt, allows you to harvest extra produce from plants. That's weird. On the subject of supermutants is probably the obvious choice right now, but where's my reputation at? Traditionalists a 6? Really? The fuck? I'm a bit annoyed at this result. like, oh god, I'm the boss now. Alright, well... I haven't done any of the military campaigns on foot, so... how about exegesis? Actually, I don't know. On the subject of super mutants, it's pretty innocuous stuff. Everybody hates super mutants. So, yeah, we're fine. Okay, what else was I doing? This, maybe? And fuck it, we might as well just smash the fuck out of the... bedroom, workshop, right, the garden room. Fully upgrade the thing. Yeah, I tried doing things with this section of the quarters, and things did not go too well. The planters are containers, and if I try to put anything in them, the game will constantly throw an error message at my face. As far as I'm concerned, because it tries to put a loot sorting token in any container I interact with. Within a cell that I have established a master, and that is not good for certain mods with certain scripts. So, fuck my life. Yeah. What the fuck is this? LAER? I have no idea. Anyway, we're gonna go out with our handy-dandy sidearm and fuck things up. Pencil. Weird. What? Weapons displays have pencils in them by default? That's weird. That's some weird-ass shit. What about these? Oops. No. Bait. Well, things are interesting. I'll give it that.
Can we go now?
No. Right, there was someone in the lobby to talk to, that I need to talk to. Oh. Hello. Hello, Field Marshal. Do you have a second to talk? My name is Eleanor Domestic, and I used to work 3-Dog at GNR. I was hoping that I might speak with you about a proposal I have for the Brotherhood. Tell me about it. Excellent. Let me first thank you for letting me borrow some time out of your day. Fuck. With that in mind, I hope you can excuse me why I'm about to... My job at GNR involved helping 3-Dog collect all the fucking... What the fuck, lady? Talk slower. I'd like to ask for the Brotherhood to sponsor an expedition to recapture the... What? Help revive an essential part of... Dude, I want to read all this before I agree to anything, so please be slower. at the speaking. Seriously, can I not just tweak this? Do the pause thing at all? Can you please do that? I'm gonna have to have a second to talk. Do I? Oh, okay. Fucking bullshit! I wonder if there's a way to make it so the dialogue in this mod adheres to a longer delay than what it already is. Because this is ridiculous. By your proposal, from what I hear, you are a very busy individual. Excuse me for the favor I'm about to ask. Tidbits of news that you might hear him read about on his broadcasts. In undoing the damage done by the atomic bombs all those years ago, rebuild the Capitol Post Office, located in L'Enfant Plaza, which can help revive an essential part of civilization, the newspaper. I'm in. Fantastic. I know I could rely on you for help. Thinking of calling the paper Victory Post. Oh shit, that's where their challenges go for. Capitol Post Office. Stopping by the Capitol Post. Yeah. From the printing press, so I know it's still there. Okay. What's your story? As I said, I used to work for 3 Dog Galaxy News. Working in his DJ studio, I went out and scoured the wasteland for news on his behalf. I've collected lots of it about you and your exploits. I see. Meet the lone wanderer who I have been covering for so long. Might call it a step backwards, but I would have to disagree. Okay. What do you need again? I'd like for you to travel to Final Path where the Capitol Post Office is located. Office, please go inside and find the printing press. I was hoping that you might bring me back some parts to examine. Okay.
Later.
My God. So this is an issue that I need to fix before really doing much else. I cannot read that fucking fast. Canst thou please delay the rate at which the fucking shit displays on stream so I can read it for everybody? Anyway. Printing parts. Yeah, printing parts. That's cool. I like that. So I need to take a trip to the garage. Cool. Got a dogs. Got a dogs. Call for reinforcements. Storage menu? Vertibird storage. Holy shit. Navigation. Damn. Yeah. Let's go to Rivet City. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Holy shit. We took the bridge tower. Oh my god. That makes so much sense. Let's go to Post. Whatever, we're in. We don't care. We got roaches. They need killing. Personality. Leave it alone. Personality. Kill. Okay, well that was quick. Not an interactable, it's a container. That's interesting. Okay, whatever, we're fine. As long as this shit happened properly. Also, these blue ashes are interesting. I think we're done here. Maybe? And then maybe I can start collecting said magazines or whatever. Vertebrate Castle Lions. I can't really. Where are they? Where are those sons of bitches? Wow. That's good shit. They're fighting each other. Alright, hold up. Can't see because I've got a frickin' eye break timer on my screen. Any more bogeys? I don't think so. Okay, vertebrate. I can do this, right? Back to my office? Well, that's miraculous. Alright, lady, can you please talk slower? Hello. Found your printing parts. That is just grand news. Here, let me take a look at the parts. Now that we know the printing press is still in one piece, minus the parts, we can now move to the new victory post. You will have to invest. Constructions. Be sure to stop by and visit. Okay. I swear, I read much faster when I'm not trying to read it out loud. You need to invest using AI. Whatever from other ways. Okay. Fine. Kind of breaking the fourth wall there, but okay.
Can we go now?
No. Yeah. Victory post. One of the first steps to rebuilding the wasteland is through improving literacy rates among the populace. But what good is being literate if there is nothing to read? Solution to this problem is reconstructing the dilapidated Capitol Post into the new Victory Post. Victory Post will serve as news outlet for the people of the wasteland. Will connect the many scattered settlements that dot the wasteland. The building will also serve as an excellent outpost in the ruins, thus satisfying some of the more militaristic-minded individuals at the Citadel. Okay. How are we doing now? Not bad. Not utterly terrible, just slightly terrible. Anyway, I have issues to work out. Oh, hey, there's one. Yeah, 30 caps. Fix bayonets.
What's up? I am vigilant.
I'm looking for more Victory Post boxes that just seem to pop in out of nowhere. Are there any in my quarters? Because that'd be pretty cool. No. Well, there's one down the hall, so I think that may be enough. What about yeomanry? Hey. Grandma is playing the numbers. I don't know what that means still. We found out. Status. The expedition to Nuka World will return in 7 days. Okay. I can wait. Although Nuka World is kind of a Fallout 4 thing, although so is an expedition to Boston. So, yeah. We got the cross-pollination of things in here, which is not unwelcome. Oh, this is where that doctor's office is. Let's take all their stuff. Very hard. Doesn't matter to me. I am a safe-cracking maniac. You cannot keep anything from me unless you lock it behind karma loss. Banting's terminal. Medical assessment of the Brotherhood. After an assessment of the Brotherhood of Steel's medical services, I can say with complete confidence that things are in a poor state. One of the first things I learned was that the Brotherhood was has primarily relied upon a malfunctioning Sergeant Gutsy for its medical needs. Scribes, the alleged intellects of the Brotherhood, seem completely uninterested in researching anything related to medical science. When I try to discuss basic first aid with knights, most simply laugh as they believe their power armor will protect them from any and all threats. Jesus. Overview of mental health. The treatment of mental health related issues in the Brotherhood of Steel is completely non-existent. It is obvious that a constant life of violence, which starts at a young age and continues through their lives, has taken a serious toll, you idiot, toll on the mind of almost every knight or paladin. I can, with the utmost confidence, diagnose the majority of the Brotherhood with post-traumatic stress disorder. The knights stationed here in Castle Lion showcase the most signs of severe mental distress. Without their power armor, I believe they are feeling a sense of vulnerability that has allowed for mental illnesses to develop. That's true. Patient profile, Knight Captain Quincy. While all members of the Brotherhood show signs of untreated PTSD, those that have had close encounters with super mutants seem to have the deepest scars. Perhaps nowhere in this more... Perhaps there is nowhere this is more apparent, than with Knight Captain Quincy. Although Quincy has refused to open up to me, I have been able to somewhat piece together a tale of his capture and subsequent torture by a super mutant nicknamed the Can Opener. If I can get Knight Captain Quincy to agree to treatment, perhaps other knights will follow his example. Oh, there's Dr. Benting. Hey, lady, get up.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Field Marshal.
Jeez, what happened to your eye?
And I look forward to learning more about the Brotherhood's medical needs. Now, is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah. Frizz is in. Where are you from?
I'm from a city way north here called Ronto. The city was destroyed by the Great War, but piles upon piles of pre-war explosives of all sizes survived in underground military armories. So as soon as the atomic dust settled, things kicked back up again when warlords vying for power discovered all the hidden weapon stashes. Needless to say, when you grow in a place where bombs fall more than rain, you quickly learn how to treat burns and stitch up flesh wounds.
What kind of medicine do you specialize in?
I like to think I'm an expert on all the wasteland basics, treating radiation, healing the wounded, and curing addiction. That being said, I do try to give extra attention to mental health, a field of medicine that seems to be unappreciated these days. In Ronto, explosions were simply an ingrained part of your life. I noticed that even after I patched up a patient, wounds still remained. Majority of my patients in Ronto suffered from disorders that pre-war doctors called shell shock, or more formally post-traumatic stress disorder. Mental health diseases are an epidemic in the wasteland. Life in the wasteland is a hell that doesn't stop when you close your eyes.
What's with the eye patch?
Yeah, everyone likes to ask about the eye patch. I lost it because of some stray bomb that fell near me when I was young. Nothing special. Just a random gift from some warlord in Ronto.
Jeez.
To be honest, I got off lucky compared to most in that city. Losing a leg or an arm was a matter of when, not if, for most residents.
Damn.
All right, what do you need?
I think I might be an addict.
Well, addiction happens to the best of us. I can take care of your itch, no worries.
An addict to what? I don't know. Oh, come on. Talk to me.
Some treatment, Field Marshal?
Not today. Well, it's just free treatment for addiction. Do you need any help?
Well, there is one thing. I've been trying to get Knight Captain Quincy to open up about his PTSD. He refuses to meet with me and continues to try to hide it, but I can tell his mental health is suffering. I would greatly appreciate it if you would talk to him for me and try to convince him to meet with me.
Okay.
Thank you. I hope he will listen to you. Knight Captain Quincy needs help, but mental health isn't something widely embraced around here.
Okay. Cool. It's not a full quest, but it is in my journal.
What's up?
Hey. Oh, Quincy.
Field
Hi.
Marshal, can I help you?
We need to talk about your mental health.
Did Dr. Banting send you? Listen, I have told her I am fine. What happened in the DC ruins is over, and talking about it will do nothing.
What exactly happened?
Fine. If you really would like to know, I can tell you. I was on a search and destroy mission with my squad in the DC ruins. Our target was a particularly nasty super mutant nicknamed the Can Opener. All super mutants are monsters, but the Can Opener was something extraordinarily disturbing. His specialty was ripping knights out of their power armor and eating them alive, hence the nickname. He also enjoyed covering himself in salvaged power armor, which made the bastard easy to recognize. My squad headed to where he was last spotted. Well, there was an ambush, and let's just say the Can Opener earned his nickname.
How did you survive?
I barely did survive. The mutant smashed my legs and was about to tear me open before one of my brothers detonated a grenade. The explosion gave me time to crawl to freedom, and I was later found by a Brotherhood patrol. Nevertheless, I have this feeling that the Can Opener survived as well, and he's still out there terrorizing the wasteland and my brothers.
I already killed the Can Opener, actually.
Really? I guess I no longer have any excuse not to go talk to Dr. Banting. I can finally try to move on. Thank you. You have no idea how much this closure means to me. You can let Dr. Banting know that I will meet with her soon.
Damn. Who knew random encounters could solve so many issues?
Hey. Need some treatment, Field Marshal?
Yeah, that was just truly random. Just, damn. What a coincidence. I convinced Knight Captain Quincy to seek treatment.
With Quincy coming in to talk, it will set an example for other knights to follow. Mental health can finally start being treated. You could probably use a session yourself.
Yeah, no kidding.
Tell me, of all the horrors the wastes have to offer, what scares you the most?
The insanity of raiders, obviously.
Raiders reflect the extent to which humans can revel in debauchery and violence. Of all the monsters in the wasteland, none are more horrifying than your fellow man. But we can take a moment to reflect on the more positive aspects of humanity.
Speaking with Dr. Banting, You have learned to overcome your fear of raiders. Fearless Mind perk. You gain plus 10 health when fighting raiders. Huh. That's cool. Can I get more of those?
Need some treatment, Field Marshal?
I think that's... I think that's the one thing. And it's kind of fitting for the character at hand, really. So, even though it might not be the best metagaming solution for it. Chef Cook.
Chef Cook is ready to cook.
Really? What's today's special?
Sunday sweets freshly baked by Paladin Thora, dispensing sugared goods.
What's on the menu?
Chef Cook detects a hungry tummy, dispensing meals and snacks.
Cool. Got any Nuka? Or Mudfruit. Mudfruit's good. Don't have any Nuka, but meh.
Goodbye. Please visit again if you require food or beverage.
That's pretty cool. I like that one's voiced.
Hey.
Yeah, good to see you too. So that was a cool side quest. I really liked it.
Hey.
Behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby. There's Fowler. I'm mostly checking around for victory post kiosks. Among other things. YK or WKML. You know what? Let's conquer my fear. My chosen fear of raiders. Nothing more horrifying than your fellow man. No kidding. I need to go to here. Let's look around here for a sec. Not too bad. I might just COC there. Maybe. If at all possible. Because if I don't, I am very likely to... Wait a minute, what? Head yeoman... Oh. Oh. Sorry, I don't read. Wow. So now, babe, play that pistol now. So pack it, mama.
What's up?
How are you, Field Marshal?
You wanted to speak with me about the pit?
Yes, that is correct, Field Marshal. Given the recent turmoil in the pit, now may be the time to bring the industrial center under our control. Our reports gather that things are very chaotic, so it will be difficult to capture the city. But given your recent exploits in the pit, you are the perfect man for the job.
Okay. Head to the pit.
I've already sent a yeoman to infiltrate the pit. Her name is Ava, and she can fill you in on what to do when you arrive.
Okay.
Field Marshal.
So... I guess we go downtown. DLC 01 Market Center, downtown. Or Wilderness downtown. I don't really know. The DLC 01 Market Center seems like the option I should take. I just don't want to lose my crew and have to recruit them all again. So I'm not taking the railroad. If this goes badly, I can always revert to the save I basically just made. No, it looks fine. Let us revolutionize the bullshit out of this slum. What you doing sleeping?
Good to meet you, Field Marshal.
Okay.
As you can tell, I'm staying undercover in these disgusting rags.
What's the situation?
Well, as you can guess, things are a bit chaotic here. That being said, the newly freed slaves seem to be enjoying their newfound freedom.
Good.
As for Werner, he has a tight grip over the city and is tolerating minimal dissent from anyone.
Oh.
I doubt he will be interested in relinquishing his power over the city and its resources anytime soon. Although you could try to negotiate with Werner, I think I have a better potential candidate for you to meet.
Tell me about your plan.
There is a man by the name of Noah who stands out as a leader in the pit. He fought as a gladiator in the arena and won. He could have taken his freedom, but he refused to join with the raiders. He chose to instead stay with the slaves, and ever since then he has been a local hero. That being said, he usually keeps to himself, and he didn't play that large of a role in the recent revolt. Still, if there is anyone who could challenge Werner's authority, it's Noah.
I'll speak with Noah.
Good luck, Field Marshal. Noah may be a hard nut to crack, as he usually gives most people the cold shoulder, especially after the revolt.
Okay. First I've heard of the guy. But okay. I think speaking directly with Werner about it is probably the most expedient option, but where's the fun in that? Hey.
Yeah, can I help you? Wait, I recognize you. You're Werner's right-hand man, aren't you? You helped him overthrow Asher. Wow, the great emancipator of the pit, in my presence? What an honor.
I am no one's right-hand man. When people thank me? What? They do so with less sarcasm. Usually when people thank me, they do so with less sarcasm.
Well, you will have to excuse my tone. I must be wonderstruck by your heroism. Tell me, hero of the pit, have you stolen any more babies today? What about unleashing hordes of monsters onto the streets? Was that on your schedule?
I mean, there was literally no other way.
There was a better way. I had contacts with raiders who lived uptown, former slaves who won in the arena and joined the ranks of the ruling class. They may have left the steel mill, but they never forgot their past or their brothers in bondage. We attempted to plan a coup against Asher that would join together slave and raider against the tyrant in his tower. Our plan was patient, precise, and one that would unify all the people of the pit. But Werner's brash and bloody revolt has left half the city in ruin, with the slaves still toiling away in the mill.
Your health is worsening. How do you want to spend your last days?
There is no sense in denying you are right. This goddamn city is full of all sorts of diseases, and I am dying of all of them. I guess I might as well do something worthwhile before I die. Fine, I will help you.
What is the plan to overthrow Werner?
The first step is to get Medea on our side. She is a mother figure to the majority of the people here, so her support is crucial. I would go speak with her, but the last thing we need to do is raise suspicion, in case Werner notices. So you'll have to go convince her. Good luck. Hello again.
Hello. What's your story?
When I was young, I wanted what most other slaves wanted. Freedom. So I sought for it the only way I knew how, by fighting in the hole. I killed so many of my fellow slaves for a vain attempt at achieving glory and salvation. But when the fighting was done and I was offered my chance of joining the ranks of the raiders, I refused. I didn't want to earn my freedom through killing. It just didn't seem like the way it ought to be done.
Okay, well, it's interesting. Directly confronting me about my murder hobo ways during the Pit DLC. Very interesting.
We're all pretty busy getting this place back in shape. What do you want?
Teddy bear delivery.
You have no idea how much this will help. Here's your pay.
Okay. I want to talk to you about a change of leadership in the Pit.
Listen, I know Werner isn't the nicest guy around. I certainly wouldn't call him noble, or just the way you may want a leader to be. But he is the reason that the Pit is free. Well, you also, but Werner had been working to free the Pit for as long as I can remember. I'm not sure what the future holds for the Pit, and I would be lying if I said I necessarily wanted Werner to play a role in it. But all that matters right now is formulating a cure for Marie, and I think a change in leadership is just too risky right now.
If If you care about Marie and finding a cure humanely, then you will help me.
I do care about the well-being of Marie. I am not a monster. I understand that she is only a child. But curing the troglodyte degeneration contagion is my #1 priority. But if you think you can improve the life of Marie while also speeding up the process for finding a cure, then how could I refuse? Fine, I will back you when the time comes to overthrow Werner.
Okay.
Hello again.
I convinced Medea to join us.
Okay, good. Now we can start confronting Werner directly. It won't be an easy task to kick out Werner. He has amassed a large following since the revolution. Regardless, his reputation as a saint is not going to last forever once the high of the revolution dies down. And I think I have a plan to expedite the removal of everyone's rose-tinted glasses.
What is your
I
plan?
need to convince everyone that things can get better with Werner out of the way. Convince them there is more to life than this shithole. The best way to do that would be to flex the resources of the Brotherhood of Steel. Show everyone they are as great as they claim to be. At least that will be the first step in getting people to forget about the Purge. Anyway, talk to the people of the pit. See if you can convince them through persuasion, gifts, or just clean water.
Okay. Remind me.
You need to convince everyone that things can get better with Werner out of the way. Convince them there is more to life than this shithole. The best way to do that would be to flex the resources of the Brotherhood of Steel. Show everyone they are as great as they claim to be. At least that will be the first step in getting people to forget about the Purge. Anyway, talk to the people of the pit. See if you can convince them through persuasion, gifts, or just clean water that things will get better.
Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Um, 10 slaves to support Noah. Okay. I wish it would mark their locations.
Hey. Yes, Field Marshal? How's everything going? Later.
They call it the Scourge, not the Purge. What the fuck? Guess I need to go to the mill or something.
Morning.
Well, not necessarily. I'm a little busy. What is it? Got some Aquapira. Aquapira. So you have some other options too. Have some variety. Water. The ones that don't look too entirely sick. Not a lot of scabs on them. Not as many. I'll give them water. But the ones that look like they're more in need of a stim pack to help with their pain. Hey, Mel. Come on, bitch. I'm trying to help you out here. Damn. You need water. Oh, that one's dead. And there's Mill. Alright, hold on. Right, okay. Dingy, scum-infested hole. But it can get better. Those working the mill probably need a lot of water. Most likely stim packs as well, because, well, injuries happen. There's a worker. Hi. Water for you? Two. I should have plenty of Aquapira. Scrapyard. Where's the foreman? Oh, there you are. Hey, Ev.
Woo! Saw you fighting in the hole. What a piece of work. Now I know why you ain't afraid of those drugs. No hard feelings, huh?
No hard feelings. But I'm not taking any more of your shit.
Understood, champ. But if you want to keep collecting ingots, I still got plenty of gear stashed away. You bring me ingots, I'll make sure you get rewarded. Can't be more fair than that. All right then. Come back when you've got more.
Alright. He's okay. As long as you work hard, you're okay in his book. Which makes him okay in mine, to a degree. More Puro? Or have some actual good water. Oh, hammer. Hey, Marco.
I know you won't let us down.
Now I'll see that you get the help you need. Okay, return to Noah. How's the,
Not bad. Welcome to the club.
No, she's fine. Although the, practice she presides over is too barbaric to be in good standing with the Brotherhood. So it's probably going to be quietly retired. Well, I don't know, maybe there's a cultural upset to be had there, but they won't be fighting to the death. Can tell you that much.
Hello again. Yes? What about it?
Convince the residents of the city to support us.
Good. Now that most of the city is on our side, we can confront Werner to leave town. Hopefully he will just walk away, but I doubt it. Be careful, kid.
Okay. Hey, Werner.
How's it going? Don't mind the mess. We're still rebuilding, you know.
Time for you to leave the pit, Werner.
Who the hell do you think you are? Coming into my city and telling me to leave? You think just because you came here and killed that shithead Asher that you're some sort of big shot? No way in hell I'm leaving the pit.
How many caps do I have to pay you for you to fuck off? City no longer wants you. Your time here is over. That's not very convincing. How many caps do I have to pay you to fuck off?
Keep your fucking money. I hope you all rot in hell.
Okay. That wasn't exactly the ending I was looking for, but
Hello again.
whatever. Werner is taken care of.
I'm surprised you managed to deal with Werner without killing him. Never realized you were such a smooth talker. But then again, here I am about to hand the keys to the city over to you, someone I barely know. The pit has gone through a lot. Just promise me you will do right by her and her people.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Invest in the pit. And I guess that's all. So, yeah. And I didn't have to give up my party. It was fun. So... Well, that's weird. Field Marshal Quarters. player COC. 6F9B. Just a quick little business trip, you know. Version emancipation. Invest in the pit. Through a carefully enacted plan, the pit has been brought into sphere of the Brotherhood of Steel. Into the sphere of the Brotherhood of Steel, with very little resistance. Much of the city remains intact since the rule of Asher. However, there still remains much work that needs to be done in order to truly revive the city's lost industrial might. Don't rename Haven. We're fine. Since the pit's integration into the Brotherhood, many former slaves are enlisted into the Order of Footmen to continue the fight against tyranny and enslavement. Some of these recruits bear the scars of living in the pit in the form of all sorts of cancers, infections, and other terminal maladies that plague the polluted city. Knowing that their time alive is limited, they are some of the fiercest fighters in the Brotherhood. Liberators can now be recruited from the recruitment terminal at Castle Lions. By bringing about a peaceful transition of power in the pit, you have shown that peace is possible through careful negotiations. While this is a great accomplishment, you can't help but feel brought down by the weight of the world being carried on your shoulders. You have gained the perk Peace Talker, which grants plus 25 speech and plus 2 charisma when your inventory weight is below 50. That's never going to happen. So I couldn't have counted on that for my leveling, for my build. I don't think. Oh my god. Base upgrades. Robotics Foundry. All across Adams Air Force Base are broken down robots of varying models that could easily be repaired and repurposed for the needs of the Brotherhood of Steel. Of course. Okay. I can... Wait, what? Robco facility. The Robco facility has sat dormant for centuries as crazed robots fend off any who might wander in. Reconstructing the factory and bringing it back online would increase the robotic military force of the Brotherhood of Steel. Sentry bots can now be recruited. Robot Repair Center. With the Mechanist gone, the Brotherhood should secure the Robot Repair Center he used as his lair. There are plenty of robots within that the Brotherhood can reprogram for its own purposes. Brotherhood Repair Center. Repair Center has been renamed to Brotherhood Repair Center. I just went with whatever was default, dude. Campaigns. Ooh, Paradise Liberated. Interesting. Operation Rot. Disturbing Ghoul Raider gang called themselves Skin Wearers. Not too interested in that. What about Fallen Eagle? Destroy the majority of Enclave forces in the Paradise Liberated sounds interesting. What about Fly Swatter? Fairfax ruins have proven to be a great nuisance. Power surge? Across the wasteland, there are power stations that are either idle or unoccupied. Or occupied by raiders. We'll get back to that. Rotation with traditionalists. Okay. Jesus Christ. Something tells me the reformists are going to be very easy to please. But the traditionalists are not. So, I don't know. I don't even know, man. I'm thinking. I don't know. Let's go to the vertibird. The pit, you can just go there. Huh. Anyway, I want to go to Super Duper Mart, or as it's probably called now, the Super Duper Trade Post. Among other things. Oh wow. Change the icon and everything.
Watch it, will you?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just kicking over shopping carts that don't mean anything. Okay. Don't steal the trash. Oh, this is cool. Hey, you. Looking to invest and just do some trading. What's your story? Well, I help organize the trade caravans here at the trading post. Before this job, I used to run my own trade caravan, successful one, I might add. I ran trade routes connecting Capital Wasteland, Pitt, and Ronto to Chicago. Ran a route that went from the Commonwealth all the way down to New Orleans. I made quite the pretty penny off all this. Right. I try for one last caravan ride, the biggest one of my career. Establish a trade route that connected the East with the West. Sounds impressive. Did you manage it? My caravan and I managed to traverse across the American wasteland. We evaded the monstrosities of Appalachia, crawled through the rubble of the Midwest, raided Mississippi, and dined with power armor-wearing cowboys in Texas. Surviving the tribal wars in the 4 states. Stayed there and gambled away my profits, luxury, in New Reno. Turned back to bring the riches of the West back east. Proved to be a terrible decision, and all the horrors I initially avoided caught my caravan. After years of small trading jobs, I heard about this place and offered help. What can I invest in? Thanks to the recent stability, safety, wasteland, there are brave individuals looking to set up capital, do so by themselves. Getting a trade caravan up and running can be expensive considering the cost of Brahmin guards. Compile lists of individuals who wish new business venture in this burgeoning wasteland. Okay. Should caravan make any profits? Just no profits. interesting to you. I'll answer any questions you might have. By the way, what are we? We're over. Or we're nearly over. Into part 3. Tell me about Bits and Bots. Bots and Bits specialize in trading robots and various electronic parts. Somewhat tricky to find you, so you expect a small yet steady number of investment of 4,500 caps. Yeah, that's fine. Congrats on your investment. Invest Brahmin roads. Reads Brahmin. Later sell to buyers. Large loads over long distances. 6,000 to 5,000. Can I buy a lockbox? If 500 caps to save storage here. I'll buy it. Whatever you like here, I'll keep my eye on it. Okay. Invest. Long haul caravan. Long haul caravan comes down. I'll just invest in everything and not really care. New trails. Rickety ships. So maritime trade? Shit. Transatlantic caravan ships. Company has, oh. Across the Atlantic Ocean to whatever remains of Europe. Oh, shit. Yeah. Cool. I'll get going. Bye. Well, that was cool. I really like that. Hey, what you got? Got any mods? Not particularly. Got any mods? No? Okay. Got any mods? My voice is going to get higher and higher as I try more and more to get mods. Mods?
What do you need?
Oh, no, you're fine. Urgent. More. Mods! More mods. Yeah. Then I don't have to worry about frickin' smashing the fuck out of my, my flamer fuel supply. Mean and ornery, it's a man. So anyway, I really want to see if I can fix my whole dialogue moving too quick thing. So this might actually be the end of the stream tonight while I try to figure that out. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I am LifeSeeker128 on both YouTube and Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, come see my YouTube VODs. They are all there and ready for you to watch for this game and some others that I've played. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow my channels. And if you're watching on YouTube, come see me live on Twitch. I have music. I have music playing on Twitch. Come check it out. And I've been trying to keep to a schedule of afternoons and nights. And this one, I normally go very late, is what I'm trying